go.
Check, check. Check, check.
For Shaw. It's a set out, they score! And the Maoris win it 5-4.
The year that we all came in, it was the tradesmen back then that they had, and we had a ton of fun, and we enjoyed being at the rink. We enjoyed playing hockey, and first taste of kind of being at the rink every day. My first time getting to travel through the province to play. You know, every weekend you're going somewhere else, not just staying in Cape Breton. I'll never forget those days. It was, you know, we'd always drive to the rink, me and a couple of my buddies. You know, the group that we had that year was you know, one of my favorite years in hockey. And you know, when you grow up, you always hear about the guys in the country are, you know, really skilled, really highly touted, and here it's just, you know, put your work boots on. Back at that age, it's, you know, it's hard to see that. It's hard to see that you're going to be able to play hockey for a living. You know, you're also thinking about your education and all that, and that's very important. My friends, you know, that I've met them through hockey, whether it was through minor hockey, through major midget, through professional, just enjoy every day you go to the rink. You know, I'm forever grateful for all the opportunities that I've had that hockey brought me, and you know, it all started in Cape Breton with minor hockey, and then on to the major midget league, and I'm forever grateful for all of it.
For Shaw. It's a set out, they score! And the Maoris win it 5-4.
The year that we all came in, it was the tradesmen back then that they had, and we had a ton of fun, and we enjoyed being at the rink. We enjoyed playing hockey, and first taste of kind of being at the rink every day. My first time getting to travel through the province to play. You know, every weekend you're going somewhere else, not just staying in Cape Breton. I'll never forget those days. It was, you know, we'd always drive to the rink, me and a couple of my buddies. You know, the group that we had that year was you know, one of my favorite years in hockey. And you know, when you grow up, you always hear about the guys in the country are, you know, really skilled, really highly touted, and here it's just, you know, put your work boots on. Back at that age, it's, you know, it's hard to see that. It's hard to see that you're going to be able to play hockey for a living. You know, you're also thinking about your education and all that, and that's very important. My friends, you know, that I've met them through hockey, whether it was through minor hockey, through major midget, through professional, just enjoy every day you go to the rink. You know, I'm forever grateful for all the opportunities that I've had that hockey brought me, and you know, it all started in Cape Breton with minor hockey, and then on to the major midget league, and I'm forever grateful for all of it.
For Shaw. It's a set out, they score! And the Maoris win it 5-4.
The year that we all came in, it was the tradesmen back then that they had, and we had a ton of fun, and we enjoyed being at the
The following High Button Sports presentation of the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League is a training broadcast. You're currently watching preseason coverage. Our broadcast crew is using these preseason games for training and preparation for the upcoming season. Thank you for your patience as our crew gets our reps in. Regular High Button Sports coverage begins soon.
Halifax join Three's company. They are your back
The following High Button Sports presentation of the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League is a training broadcast. You're currently watching preseason coverage. Our broadcast crew is using these preseason games for training and preparation for the upcoming season. Thank you for your patience as our crew gets our reps in. Regular High Button Sports coverage begins soon.
And the Halifax Max join Three's company. They are your back to back to back.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome inside the Zatzman Sportsplex here on a soggy Sunday for some more preseason action here between the Halifax Max and the Dartmouth Steele Subarus. As we get set for puck drop here, the Max will be in their red jerseys, as we'll pan to them here on the right side. So a lot of players still trying to make a name for themselves or get themselves onto the final roster here, and same can be said for the home team here, the Dartmouth Steele Subarus. Looks like starting in goal for the Subarus is number 31. Tanner, why not? And for the Max, we will have Brendan Fitzgerald, as you see there on your net. So I will have the first period here for you, and then we will have a new hire on the game. So bear with us here as we get our training underneath us and we get our feet wet here for this preseason matchup. So a couple more weeks for these players to make a name for themselves. Coaches in the building, some more second years making their way into the lineup here in this one. So sometimes you just want to see how the new guys play with the older guys. And we're just about ready for puck drop here as both teams take to center ice, and we are underway. First touch is going to go to the Subs here as that's ripped up the right side through the middle. Now, brand new numbers for these players here, so bear with us. It's worked in through the middle by Fougier, who fires it across ice there as Burgess. Works in the corner. Burgess going to come out with it. Works around the top of the circle. Fires it towards the net. Chance there through the crease. Couldn't put it home, and now it's going to work into the right side. Subs continuing it on. New head coach this season, Ian Haverstock, taking over the reins from Marty King, who spent the last number of years here with the Subarus squad. As the Subs continue to press here early on. The offensive zone pressure. Haverstock there with a stick on his man. A quick shot there towards Fitzgerald. The rebound is poked free, and Wyan tried to clear it, but it's Subs back on the attack. Centering pass there. That one just goes through the feet of the intended target as it goes back all the way out into the neutral zone. Subs will regroup up the left side, and now that one's going to be stopped up and out of play. 14:23 left to go. They had 15 minutes up on the board. Not sure if they switched it in the meantime, but we'll get her situated here as the face-off will come back down into the Subs zone. Looks like it's going to be Kopik on the draw against Taylor there for the Subs. Kopik in the yellow helmet. Should be easy to identify him throughout the game. And now back the other way. Subs now carried in. That was DeMille centering pass, and it's picked off here by the Max. Back down inside their own zone. That's Ripley still with it, being pressed hard there by Taylor. Inside the zone. It's been all Subs here to start. Finishing their check down there. Max looking to get out of the zone here. Quick on the left side, pass through the middle. That goes off the feet of DeMille, and now back the other way they go. And delayed offside here, so the Max will have some extra time here. So Miro up the left side for Grayson Sears. Sears looking through the middle for Strong. That was picked off as McKay swoops in. Now Strong back with it, but poked free, and now back the other way goes Burke. Maddox Burke in over the line. 1-on-2, 1-on-3 now holds. Had it poked off his stick as Jack Shearer and he tangle up. Now it's turned over. Subs walking in and fanned on the attempt as Cluett spins around towards the goal. Fitzgerald had it bounce off the side of the net and right back out into the crease as play continues. Down into the corner. Sears safely off the wall. Back the other way go the Max. That's Nate McKay down the left side. He's being pressed hard there by Bryce Carroll. Carroll finishing up his second year with the Rage last season, trying to make the mark up here in the U18 division. Now as they're working over the line, Burke trying to center through the middle for Cluett. Cluett, a Charlottetown Islanders draft pick. Turned over through the middle. Max gone the other way. If they could complete the pass as Jardine couldn't hang on. And he was off into the races there. 3 red jerseys in behind. Go to the corner now. Max move it up to the point. Partnered across. Opportunity to shoot. Amiro had it blocked, so he had to force it down the right side, and that was picked off, so the Max are going to be forced to regroup here. Into the new Subs zone. Weston back for it. Dodged a hit there from Ethan Lemoyne. Lemoyne, look, shoots from a bad angle. The save made. Rebound there out front, and that one's going to be tipped up and over the glass, and we'll have a stoppage of play. Pace starting to pick up here a little bit. You can tell they're all still trying to make teams for the most part, gripping the sticks a little tighter, and at the end of the day, folks, it's August 23rd. And now we got a gear malfunction here with the tender. An expensive shot there, a couple $100 for that stick. Just gotta hope it's under warranty for his sake. 11:49 left to go here in the first period. Now, not as easy as grabbing a new stick. Most goaltenders catch the other way. We got a southpaw on the net there, so very specific. Had to get his proper stick there before he could hit the ice, and we're ready to go here now. Face off one cleanly by the Subs. Right on it on the Max here on the forecheck. Jollymore moves it back to the point. A shot there. Oh, it was a knuckler deflected along the way. Either one, but a good save made there by Wynot. Worked around the far side, and we're going to have a delayed icing on the play. And remember, folks, if you're new to the U18 division, the hybrid icing in effect. So it's a race to, I do believe, the ringette line. I'm probably wrong, but not as easy as the puck. It is, says a former player of the league, so hopefully one of us is right up here. Face-off down once again, collected by the Subs and behind their own goal now. Chipped up and over, and that's going to be knocked down there by the Max. They're working out of their own corner. Up the left side, unable to complete the pass as it's held in the zone. Van Polgeest was able to get that up. Subs through the middle. And that one's going to be tipped from the wrong side of the red line, and that one's going to go down as an icing as well. So just over 11 minutes to go here in the first. No real grade A chances to speak of. One good chance for the Max, but it was deflected up and over the goal. At the end of the day, all these players have the skill to make these teams. As you get down to the nitty-gritty, you're looking at IQ, you're looking at team play, positional play, effort, I guess is probably the big one. There's a quick shot there in the middle off a good feed onto the corner, and another save made by Wynot. Wyan now cycles it down low. Jackman takes a bump. He'll cycle it into the corner. Dodging a hit there was Iron. Haverstock now returning player here for the Max. Now the Subs double team down there as Haverstock comes away with the puck. Bad angle shot there, and no problem for Wynot as he'll smother that up on the post. 10:24 left to go here in the first period. Another season just around the corner, folks. So we do have intermissions between each period here. I'm pretty sure that stays consistent. Another face-off. Out to the point. Fanned on there by Ripley. He'll recollect and fire it back down inside the zone. Haverstock tripped up. Both arms stay down. Referee's going to let him play early here. Jackman. Captained the Kings last year in the U16 AAA division. And they were the provincial champions, so look for him to make a mark here now as the Subs back the other way, and a weird one. As Rose sneaks one by Fitzgerald to give the Subs the opening goal. And they have struck first here. Looked like he was trying to drag him across, get the wickets open and slide it through, but the puck did all the work for him. So first goal and a good flash of speed there from, that's Fougier, not Rowe. 13-3, pretty big difference. But regardless, Fougier's got himself on the board here early. Through the middle, nice play there. Fougier didn't have the direct pass, so he tips it in, gets in on the forecheck, and he'll initiate contact here. Back up to the point. Trying to chip it out as Strong was heading across on the weak side winger. Weren't able to clear the puck as Sears gets tangled up, something you'll hear us say quite a bit no matter what team he lands on. Jaden Weston now. He'll fire that cross-corner dump. Good job there to give his team a little bit of time to get in on the forecheck. It's Kopech. Shoves one towards the goal, and that one's going to be covered up by Wynot. 9:23 left to go here in this first. Puck is down, and away we go. Subs off the draw once again. Doing a good job here in the face-off dot, but it's the Max coming away with the puck here off the draws. And a good chance there. It's kicked aside. Back the other way. Blake DeMille from the V's organization, and then the Rage before that. Trying to make the jump here to the U18 level. Tangled up in front of the Max bench. Trying to poke it free. Still battling. Now the puck will come free through the neutral zone. Subs go back up the strong side. Probably had ice the other way, but no one had let them know as they're in behind now to the forehand, and Fitzgerald just had to stay down in the butterfly to stop that one. Back out front, quickly across, backhand chance. Nice save made, Fitzgerald. Balin now. Couldn't get the puck out. Amiro back for it. Wearing number 2 in red. Cross to his partner, Balin. Balin, right side for Cooper Strong. Strong through the middle. Couldn't get it to Lemoyne. And coming through now is Balin once again, but it's back the other way. Burke to the left side. Shot there. Blocked it away by Fitzgerald. Into the corner it goes. Strong. He'll come away with it. Tries to fire across ice. That was blocked by the stick there of DeBay. DeBay. That's one name I'll probably never get right. All the way back down on him. Why not? Had to be careful there as the rebound bounced straight out. Weaving in his own zone now. Good pass from underneath to the neutral zone. One hand on the stick's not going to get the job done there. Now it's back the other way. McKay all alone to the backhand, and he's slowed down just enough to eliminate that scoring chance. Now is Lemoyne. Nice pass over to the far side. Max stopping up. That's Jardine now. He's taken down. Puck into the corner, though. Out front there, and looking for Lemoyne coming in late, but it bounced over his stick. Back up to the blue line. And that one's going to be whistled on the offside. I was just about to say good play at the blue line there, but it was, at the end of the day, offside there by the official right at the line. There's 7:32 left to go. Face-off just in front of us here in front of the Subs bench. Picked up off the draw here by Wyant. He'll fire that in deep. Rolling a tire out of the corner now as it comes up the right side here for the Subs. Nice little exchange through the middle as Kluitt came through in support. Perfect breakout there for the Subs. To the trailer. Back to the back post, and a save made. Fitzgerald. They weren't able to get much on it. But a good zone entry there from the Subs. All starts with a good breakout pass in your own zone. And all of a sudden you create some space. You isolate a D-man and you get yourself a good scoring chance. Puck's down and away we go. Max collect off this draw. Wasn't able to hang on to the puck long enough. Now as the centering pass is going to catch everybody off guard as all 5 Subs on puck side. And that's going to go all the way back down to their defensive zone. And that one's going to be just turned over outside the blue line. Touched up inside, and that one will be an offside. A couple more weeks of preseason for these teams. And of course, the Weeks and Islanders played 2 games today, 2 split squads. And the Valley and Hunters underway now down in Berwick. Into the zone it goes. That was Jollymore trying to get the puck out. Had it poked off his stick. Back for here's Ripley. Right around to the far side. Activating from the point is Robertson. He kept the puck in. Turnaround shot there. Surprised Fitzgerald, but it was deflected wide. To the middle. Nice pass to the backhand. Another save Fitzgerald. He had to keep the leg down. The Subs player ran out of real estate there as the Macs are going to go back the other way in transition. Trying to center off a defender's skate. And into the zone. Chipped in deep. Not quite far enough. Into the corner, chip down deep. Looking to come out of the corner there was Carroll, it says here. Actually, that's Henry. 8 and 9. Very similar when you're up here, as that one's going to be whistled on the offside. We're back. Right off the draw, another chance here, side of the goal, and Fitzgerald, another right pad save. The former Buccaneers netminder had himself, if you remember correctly, anybody listening, a heck of an ice jam last year. They lost to the Eastern Dukes in the final, and I do believe double overtime. But that is last year, and this year trying to make his mark and crack this Max lineup here. Partner pass inside the zone, up the right side, getting a stick on it there was Ujarvi. And now over to the left side, quick shot, rebound Ujarvi right there on the doorstep, couldn't put it home. Maybe just a quick tug of the stick there in front of the net. Separated him from the back of the net. Henry, he'll keep, he'll carry. Got Haverstock on him. The puck stays inside the zone. Now Haverstock back defensively to help out, and he's going to collect the puck here. 3-on-2 forming for the Max. Toe drag, almost got through. Maybe didn't realize he had numbers back the other way, but now the Subs are going to go back in transition. In over the line, Fougere with a goal already. Turns, fires, blocked, but it whistles through, and the rebound was there for a moment. So we approach the 5-minute mark here, or just underneath the 5-minute mark, my apologies. DeMille cycles it. Down low for Dubai. And now back out into the neutral zone it goes. Subs collect, partnered across. Nice feed to the far left side. Had everybody faked to the right, including us. Now it was a quick shot there on the blocker side. Was kicked away by Fitzgerald. Reverse back to the point. Held in. Back to the left point. Towards the goal. Knocked off the stick there as that was Balin in the way. Good press here from the Subs. Relentless here on the forecheck. Passed out front. Quick shot there, and Fitzgerald had to be sharp, and was, as he flashes the leather there. .345 exactly left to go here. Face off to the right side of Fitzgerald. Clean win by the Subs, but the Max are going to pick up possession as Sears knew the assignment as he takes a bump there from Cluett. In behind the goal, Strong disturbs it enough to come away with that puck as Kopech in there to help out. Now Sears will activate as he takes on Burke down there in the corner. Sears and Burke, two guys that are well aware of each other. Played against each other all the last couple years, but connect for spring hockey and all those extra tournaments and stuff that you see. So Burke now try to go back door. Fitzgerald read it, got a glove on it. Burke a standout for the Bedford Bandits for the last couple years as he comes back through. Picks up a pass on the way back inside the zone, and Fitzgerald now a little bit of ping pong in front of the net as he's able to get his blocker on that. Wyand now, he's going to slow things down. Cluett finishes his check. Balin with it, being forced, but he moves it up the right side. Now is Kopech in over the line. He's got Strong with him in Sears. So he's forced into the corner. Kopech 2-on-2 down there in the corner now. DeMille tangles up with Sears. Puck still down there. Worked out of the corner, but only got as far as the ringette line there as Strong was able to poke it back down. Puck out front into the high slot and a foot race to the blue line. As Weston wasn't able to hold his own. Quickly up, Strong was heading to the bench for a change, I do believe, as the pass got into his feet. Now Sears. He'll work in over. Nice move. Couldn't take the puck with him now. Backhand pass through the crease. Puck still there. Quick shot there as McKay was able to get it back to the forehand. And why not? Standing tall, making a case for his number to be picked. Just above 2 minutes to go here. Still just the one goal from Fougere here in this one. Hooked up at the side of the goal, and there comes the first penalty of the game. And it's going to come against the Subs. Probably call that one from home, folks. That one's going to be a hooking penalty all the way. And looks like Henry is going to be the culprit here for this one. Pretty decent crowd on hand here, folks. I won't lie to you, for a preseason game. I know it's a soggy Sunday, so any chance you can have to be inside and maybe take some hockey on, especially where we've been hockeyless, we'll say, for the last little while. And we're certainly antsy to get going here at the High Button Sports team. So power play to finish the period here for the Max. And if they don't score, they'll carry the power play into the next period, but they won't have much time as the Subs are able to get that clear. Through the middle now, McKay, nice feed. Lemoyne made a nice move. He'll get in over the blue line, but great back pressure there from Iron as he got back in a hurry. It's one thing maybe the U15, U16 players might pick up on early on is the lack of time and space you have with the puck, especially as we get down to the nitty-gritty parts of the season. You might have a little more space out here today, but it's certainly a jump up. And if it was anything like the jump that I had to make years and years and years ago, it takes some adjusting, but eventually you do get used to it, and that's where kind of practice comes in handy. So we are just above a minute as the Max gets set on the power play breakout here. Nate McKay carries, gets it through to Jardine, who's tangled up at the blue line. McKay gets it in deep. Now Lemoyne will pick it up. Lemoyne circles around the zone, looks for his options. A little too tardy on the pass there as that was deflected, but the puck will stay inside the zone. Back to the point. Amiro. Sorry, that's Weston. Got a shot, it was deflected wide. Lemoyne now in on the forecheck. Just under 30 seconds to go now here in the first period, all the way back up to the point. Quick shot there, deflected wide. Good job by Carew there to get his stick in that shooting lane, but he doesn't deflect it on goal. He keeps it away from his net, and any goalie will tell you, if I can see it, I can save it. If you're going to block it, make sure you do. So we're creeping down there now. It's just 5 seconds left to go. The Max maybe one last chance here. Ran into their own teammates, and that's going to do it for the first period here from the Zatzman Sportsplex. Score is 1-0 for the Subs after one. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back with second period action in just a moment.
How's it going, everybody? It's Dylan Probert, new hire here for the High Button Sports team. Excited to be called upon to announce this game. So here we go, start of the second period. Max with a tiny power play here, and they're just going to dump it in deep. And Burgess is back to get it for the Subs. Taken away there by Jollymore. Nice little battle in the corner. Into the middle. Taken away, now in comes Burgess. Burgess down the right side for the Subs. Amiro angling him. Back. Shot. Nice save there by Fitzgerald. Burgess snaps that draw back. Little slash there from the Subs player on number 14, or 24, sorry, that is Van Polgeest. And a nice save there by Why Not. Nash Haverstock for the Max and Maddox Burke for the Subs on the draw. Kind of a toss-up draw there, but the Max come away with it. Shot there from the Max defense and tipped on goal. Jackman with it behind the net. Scrambling. Battling there. Nice hit there from Haverstock. Jackman's in there as well. Haverstock tumbles around on his guy. Jackman back to the point. Bit of a muff shot there. Just goes wide. Back to the point. Shot just wide. Greenwood now with it. He's moving. Greenwood back door. Just missed Jackman on the back post. And the Subs just going to ice it here. See if Cluett can beat it out, but he will. Greenwood and Cluett battling. Cluett wins it. In front, looking for Burke, but deflected off a skate there. Oh, a nice hit there from Haverstock. Pass it up the right side. See if Douglas can beat his man. He can't. Takes a spill. Now Rowe, sorry. Rowe. Back to his D partner. Up to Cluett. Tried to get in, but Greenwood cut it off. Greenwood spins away. And now the Macs move it up the left side. Sears now. Down to... That was Cooper Strong that shot that one wide. Battle on the left side here. Trying to spring DeMille was DeBay there. Little D connection. Sears tried to sauce that. Nice play there from the Subs defenseman. Taken away now. Shooting just wide. Strong on the rebound. Couldn't find it in time. Now out comes Rowe. Rowe trying to go wide on Weston. That pass is intercepted. In front again. Nice save by Fitzgerald. DeBay now has it. Into the middle. Sears with a nice stick there. Now the Subs defenseman just going to play it in deep. Up to Strong. Into the middle. Knocked down there by the Subs defenseman. Hall. That was Weston. Finds Sears. He's going to chip it in. Strong chasing back Robertson there. Pinned along the wall. Over to the left side. Now he finds... Not sure who that was, but he's going to put it into the left side. There's a chance out front there. Amiro, now he's going to flip it into the middle. Now Sears. Grayson Sears across the blue line. Trying to slip it into McKay. McKay is going to switch sides over to Bellin. He's going to play it back down low for Lemoyne. Lemoyne battling against the Subs defenseman. Nice little stick there. Good stick by Bellin to knock it off the Subs forward. It's number 10, Erin. Bellin and Erin battling in the corner there. And Lemoyne helping out. Into the front, Amiro pokes it away, and now here comes Lemoyne. Ethan Lemoyne coming down on Robertson. Lemoyne's going to go wide. Looks like he has him. Great play there by Robertson to knock him off it, though. In front again, Nate McKay. And Wynot's going to cover that one up. We've got 10:29 left in the second period. Score still 1-0 Subs. Max looking for an equalizer here. It's gonna be Lemoyne. Lemoyne and Burgess on the draw. Burgess gonna snap that one back. Hunter's gonna get it. He's gonna rim it around. Great play there by Greenwood though. Another nice play. Into the middle. Nobody's there though. Jardine, good job to hold the line. Now Jardine has it again. It's just outside the blue line. And that's going to be an offside as McKay couldn't get out in time. Now Burgess will win that one back to Henry again. Up there for Forgier. Taken away by the Max defenseman, number 11, Wyand. Wyand still has it into the middle. Nobody's there. Henry will play it across. Nice play there by Greenwood, but nobody was in the middle for the nice little in-between-the-legs pass. Now Greenwood's got it again. He's going to regroup it. He's going to spring him up into the feet there of Van Polgees, but couldn't really handle it on the move. Now Burgess across to Henry. Henry's going to spin away. Good job there. Good job there by Jollymore. In front. Nice. Tried to find Van Polgees, but a great stick there by the Subs defenseman. Henry trying to spring. Oh, but he finds someone's on the right side. 20 is Jarvie. 24 Van Polge's for the Max. He's going to get some speed. He's going to come up the right side. Kluwett's on him. Good pass up there, number 14, McKay for the Subs. Greenwood's back for it. 11 Wyand. Battling with two Subs in the corner. That's Kluwett and McKay. Jackman's there to help out. Jackman will take it. He's going to stop up. Look at his options. Trying to find it up to Haverstock. No icing, as that he said it was tipped. Good forecheck there by the Max. A nice hit there in the corner. Now Carew. He's going to shoot it, and Nash Haverstock's going to glove that down. He's going to shoot a nice stick save there by Why Not, though. Now Kluwett. Up along the left side. Weston's tackling him. Good stick there by Weston. Trying to find Haverstock on the left side, but he can't. Carew now back with it. Carew's going to pass over to Rowe. Rowe finds Kluwett. He's going to chip it in. Fitzgerald's going to either play it or cover it. He's going to choose to cover it. 8 minutes on the dot left here in the second. Face off here to the right side of Fitzgerald. Haverstock on it for the Max. He's going to win it to Weston. Weston's going to try and partner. It was too far for his partner. Now Jackman's going to use the boards. He's going to flip it up. Haverstock caught up with his guy, or else he would have been there. Over to the left side. Jackman's good stick there. Knock it off the Soups forward. Good play. Now Haverstock, nice move. Another nice move, gets by two guys. Haverstock in, shoots, blocked. In front again, nobody can find it. Jackman battling. Back to the point, just out of the reach of Ripley. Weston back. Looking for surveying his options into the middle. That was Douglas. Douglas still has it. He's going to carry it in. Douglas shoots it. Nice save there by Why Not. Jackman. Into the middle. Nash Haverstock shoots it. Just deflected again. Nash Haverstock's buzzing. Oh, he tried to pick it up for the Michigan. Now Jackman into the corner for it. Back to the point of Miro. Trying to find Ripley, but it was just out of the reach of him. Now Robertson back for the Subs. Robertson up to the wing. Into the middle. This is Taylor. Taylor lost it. Now Cooper Strong. Battle on the blue line here in front of the Max bench, and Jackman's going to flip it in. Robertson's back to get it for the Subs. Strong wins that battle, though. Cooper Strong in front, score. That is Kopech for the Max. It's a nice play there by Cooper Strong to win the battle and center it out front, find a stick. And the Max have equalized it here at 1 with 6:25 to go in the second period. Face off back at center ice as the Max just equalized the game at 1. And that face off's won by the Max. Amiro. Battle there. Nice pass up to Kopech again, and Strong. Strong again on the back door. He can't find it. Just in his feet. Nice save there by Why Not. In front again, taken away by Kluwett. Justin Kluwett up to the wall. Taking off the puck there was number 10, Aaron, by Bellin. Now Bellin into the middle. Kopech into the middle. Sears can't find it. It was just in his feet. Now Bellin. Tried to cycle it low. Ben Henry taking it away, though. Number 5, Williams for the Subs. Try to play it up. Amiro holds the line. Battling just inside the blue line for the Subs. Good play there by Kluwett to get it out. Now Aaron has a chance. Aaron stops up. Tries to find Kluwett coming in late. Amiro taking that away, though. Kluwett. Another battle. Now Sears kicks it out wide to Strong. Cooper Strong now. Good play by the Subs defenseman there. Nice hit by Sears. Lemoyne played it in deep for Strong. Strong tried to find it back out front. Took a deflection off a stick, though. Played it in the middle. Greenwood took that one away, though. Greenwood down on the right side. Greenwood spinning away. Has 2 Subs on him. Great job to keep the puck, though. YN played it off a stick, and that goes into the netting. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the second period. And the Subs are going to switch up their goalie as number 1, Rusin, will come in for Why Not. Great showing there from Why Not. Just a great pass there from Strong on the Max goal, and besides that, flawless game from him. Oh, and almost a big hit there from Greenwood. As he almost stepped into his man. That was Fougier, the goal scorer for the Subs. Now YN back for the Max. Partners it over for Greenwood. Greenwood has time. He's going to skate it. Greenwood plays it for Bryson Jardine. Jardine knocked off the puck. Hit there. Now here's Fougier. Fougier, a nice hit there by Wesson as he knocks down his man. McKay. Try to feed it over. Good play there by Ujarvi. And Fitzgerald's going to cover that one up. And the faceoff will come to the right side of Brennan Fitzgerald. Lemoyne and Burgess on the draw. Great job by Burgess to kick it back with his feet. Nice shot there by Carew, but it just goes wide looking for a stick. Lemoyne, he's going to chip it up. Can Nate McKay get there? He will. Nate McKay loses it. Gets it back, though. McKay. Pressured there by Carew. Cross to the other side to Jardine. Now Ujarvi. He's going to get it up for the Subs. He's going to chip it just out of the reach. Just out of the reach of Fougier. Now Wesson's back for the Max. Wesson's going to partner it over for Lemoyne. Lemoyne's going to look. Fanned on it. Got it back, though. Just past McKay, but Jardine's going to try and win that battle, but he can't. Wesson trying to chip it out for the Max. Gets it back. Finds Jardine in the middle. Jardine up to Lemoyne. Just out of his reach. And now Carroll. Carroll feeds it up to Cluett. He's going to find Maddox Burke. Maddox Burke in. Burke shoots, scores. Nice goal there from Maddox Burke as he roofs it on the short side past Brennan Fitzgerald. Wow. It's a heck of a release right there, I can't lie. Maddox Burke. And the Subs take a 2-1 lead here with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go left in the second period. Now Burke will win that back to Carew. Or no, sorry, that's Bryce Carroll. He'll get it in. Amiro back for the Max. Amiro tripped up there. Burke's on him. Rowe. Oh no, sorry, that's Bellin. Try to feed it up. Subs player touched it, so it won't be an icing. Now the Subs on the right side. Up to Carroll. Up the wall. That was Cluett. Chipped it, and that's going to go for icing. Two and a half to go, second period. Face-off will come to the left side of Rusin. Haverstock and Burke will take the draw. Haverstock will win it, but nobody's there, and the Subs will come away with it. Chipping that in is 14 for the Subs. McKay. Bellin will find Amiro in the other opposite corner. Amiro's going to skate it up. He's got time. Jake Amiro going to drop it off for Nash Haverstock into the middle. Nice play. Jackman trying to feed Amiro as he was dashing to the net. Now DeMille feeds it over. Number 11, DeBay. DeMille and DeBay playing together. Pretty cool. Cool names. Bellin is going to feed it back to Amiro. Now Jackman. Jackman's going to use his speed. He's a speedy guy. Former captain for the Kings. Now Jackman in. He's going to drop it off. Nice move by number 12 for the Max. That was Douglas. And now Greenwood. Over to Wyan. Wyan battling on the wall. Jackman in there helping. Penned along the wall. Jackman's going to fish it out. He's got it. Jackman's got time. He's going to shoot it on net. Nice block shot there by the Stoops defender. Now his 16 for the Stoops was Taylor. He's going to chip it out to the left side. Still battling on the wall. Now Haverstock's got it. Nash Haverstock's going to shoot. Nice shot there. Pretty quick release, but an even better, quicker glove save by Rusin there. As Nash Haverstock got that one off. A little toe drag release action. Shades of Connor Bedard. Face-off comes to the right side of Rusin. We've got a minute and 13 seconds to go in the second. As the Max guy tried to walk through on the draw, as that was Kopech. Good back check there by the Max. This Green, and almost a knee-on-knee hit there. Those are so dangerous sometimes. You got to watch out for those ones. Now Henry feeds up the right side. Nice play here. That's Aaron trying to feed it back, but great play by Greenwood to get back defensively. Battle along the wall. Now 18 Kopech back for the Max. Greenwood. Sears chipped that back for Greenwood. He's in the corner. He'll find his deep partner. As that is Wyan. Wyan tries to find Greenwood again. Now Sears on the wall. He's going to put it to the middle. Now Cooper Strong. Strong now. He's going to try to shoot that great stick there by Ben Henry. Oh, good shot there by Ripley. Rebound in front. Nice save there by Rusin. Strong finds the rebound though. He can't put a trigger on it. Now Strong along the wall, loses it. Cooper Strong. Nice save there by Rusin. 1.2 seconds to go. As the draw will come to the left side of Rusin. Max might try and get a quick face-off win and a shot here. Strong's going to see if he can win this. Or is he going to shoot it right off the draw? He was going to. He couldn't get it off. Great tie up there by the Soups centerman. And we are going to go to the second intermission with a flood. Thanks for the first period of yeah.
For Shaw. There's a set out, they score! And the Maoris win it 5-4.
The year year that we all came in, it was the tradesmen back then that they had, and we had a ton of fun, and we enjoyed being at the rink. We enjoyed playing hockey, and first taste of kind of being at the rink every day. My first time getting to travel through the province to play. Every weekend you're going somewhere else, not just staying in Cape Breton. I'll never forget those days. It was, we'd always drive to the rink, me and a couple of my buddies. The group that we had that year was, one of my favorite years in hockey. When you grow up, you always hear about the guys in the country are, really skilled, really highly touted, and here it's just, put your work boots on. Back at that age, it's hard to see that. It's hard to see that you're going to be able to play hockey for a living. You're also thinking about your education and all that, and that's very important. My friends, that I've met them through hockey, whether it was through minor hockey, through major midget, through professional, just enjoy every day you go to the rink. I'm forever grateful for all the opportunities that I've had that hockey brought me, and it all started in Cape Breton with minor hockey, and then on to the major midget league, and I'm forever grateful for all of it.
For Shaw. There's a set out, they score! And the Maoris win it 5-4.
The year that we all came in, it was the tradesmen back then that they had, and we had a ton of fun, and we enjoyed being at the rink. We enjoyed playing hockey, and first taste of kind of being at the rink every day. My first time getting to travel through the province to play. Every weekend you're going somewhere else, not just staying in Cape Breton. I'll never forget those days. It was, we'd always drive to the rink, me and a couple of my buddies. The group that we had that year was, one of my favorite years in hockey. When you grow up, you always hear about the guys in the country are, really skilled, really highly touted, and here it's just, put your work boots on. Back at that age, it's hard to see that. It's hard to see that you're going to be able to play hockey for a living. You're also thinking about your education and all that, and that's very important. My friends, that I've met them through hockey, whether it was through minor hockey, through major midget, through professional, just enjoy every day you go to the rink. I'm forever grateful for all the opportunities that I've had that hockey brought me, and it all started in Cape Breton with minor hockey, and then on to the major midget league, and I'm forever grateful for all of it.
For Shaw. There's a set out, they score! And the Maoris win it 5-4.
The year that we all came in, it was the tradesmen back then that they had, and we had a ton of fun, and we enjoyed being at the rink. We enjoyed playing hockey, and first taste of kind of being at the rink every day. My first time getting to travel through the province to play. Every weekend you're going somewhere else, not just staying in Cape Breton. I'll never forget those days. It was, we'd always drive to the rink, me and a couple of my buddies. The group that we had that year was, one of my favorite years in hockey. When you grow up, you always hear about the guys in the country are, really skilled, really highly touted, and here it's just, put your work boots on. Back at that age, it's hard to see that. It's hard to see that you're going to be able to play hockey for a living. You're also thinking about your education and all that, and that's very important. My friends, that I've met them through hockey, whether it was through minor hockey, through major midget, through professional, just enjoy every day you go to the rink. I'm forever grateful for all the opportunities that I've
The following High Button Sports presentation of the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League is a training broadcast. You're currently watching preseason coverage. Our broadcast crew is using these preseason games for training and preparation for the upcoming season. Thank you for your patience as our crew gets our reps in. Regular High Button Sports coverage begins soon.
Company, they are your back to back.
Welcome back here at the Zatzman Sportsplex. And we're getting ready for third period play between the Macs and the Subs. Subs are up 2-1. We'll have Nash Howerstock and Ethan Burgess on the draw. Here we go. Burgess will win it back to Carew. He's going to try and find a stick, but it's going to go right past, and it's going to go for an icing. One thing to know here in the Zatzman. Oh, and there's actually a new goalie in for the Macs. Is Tayden Ye from the Halifax Wolverines coming in for the Macs, replacing Brennan Fitzgerald. Had a great game. And we're going to have Nash Howerstock and Burgess on the draw again. Burgess will win it back to Carew. Carew's going to try and feed it up. Trying to hold it in was number 11 YN for the Macs. Greenwood plays it up. Number 3 Rowe over to Carew. Carew trying another stretch pass, but it's going to go for another icing as Greenwood beats all the Subs guys there. One thing to keep in mind here at the Zatzman, right after the flood, the ice gets really sticky, so it's going to be a lot of water on the ice for these guys. Not enjoyable. As a former player, not enjoyable, but you make it work. Burgess will win the draw again. Carew back for it. Partners it over. Up to Rowe. Rowe's going to flip it. Past everybody. Burgess is going to pressure YN there, but YN wins it. Now Haverstock. Nice move to the outside. Past Cluett. Haverstock. Another toe drag. Burgess came back to finish his hit on Haverstock. Now out come the Subs. Into the middle, trying to find Cluett, but it just dribbles onto the net, and Ye's going to cover that one up. And the face-off will come to the right side of him. Maddox Burke and Kopech on the draw. Little toss up there, and then Max will come away with it as Weston feeds it in the middle. Strong couldn't handle that one. Up the wall, Strong back with it. Strong trying to go wide here on Carroll. Good job by Carroll to knock him off it though. Now Ripley is going to play down for Sears. Sears tried to cycle it low. Didn't get enough mustard on it though. Back in his own end, Weston spins away from his guy. Weston, nice move again. He's got some time. He's going to dump it in. Cluett's over there for the Subs. He's going to pick it up. Kopech, good job to knock it off of him. Strong, knocked away. Now here comes Cluett. Good job by Sears to back check on him. Cluett gets it back though. Justin Cluett. Good job by Weston. Great job. And a nice, wow. Justin Cluett stuck with it, and he roofed it on Taden Ye. And it's now 3-1 for the Subs. Great job by Cluett just to stay with the puck. Looked like he got it knocked away from him, but he stayed with it, and he just got a quick shot off, and Ye wasn't ready for it as it beat him short side. 3-1, just under 2 minutes played here in the third. We're gonna have Lemoyne and Burgess on the draw. Burgess is gonna win it back to Henry. Ben Henry, pressured by McKay. Jardine's gonna pick it up. Bryson Jardine, he's gonna try a shot. Knocked off it there by Burgess. Now Bellin. Battling with Erin. Now back to McKay. McKay's gonna shoot it. Lemoyne tried to get a stick on it on the back door. Now Miro. Jacob Miro. Looking for his options. Nice pass across to Bellin. Bellin couldn't get enough on in the slot there. Into the middle, here's Burgess. Burgess comes in, nice pass into the middle. And couldn't get a handle on it. What there was number 10, Erin. And it's just gonna slide into the pads of Ye, and he's gonna cover that one up. And the faceoff will come to the left side of him. Lemoyne and Taylor on the drop. The ref didn't like that one, and the Subs is going to get kicked out. DeBay in for the Subs now. He's going to win it back, but nobody's home. Carew racing back. Jardine pressuring him. Carew wins it. Now McKay on him. McKay hits him. Now DeBay. Cross ice, DeMille. Amiro now. Pressured by DeMille. Bellin's going to come by and save the day for Amiro. Jardine into the middle. Now McKay's got some room. Nate McKay. He's going to take his time. Over to Lemoyne. He's going to shoot it. Nice save. Nice save there by Ruzin. And that's going to maybe go for icing, and it will. Face-off will come to the right side of Ruzin. The Max will have not sure who that was actually. And the Subs are gonna get it out. Is it gonna go for icing? It won't. As Greenwood's back for the Max there. Taylor pressuring him. Good forecheck by Taylor. Comes into the middle. Good play there. Over to number 3. That's Rowe. And DeMille will throw it in deep. And that's Wyand. Plays up the wall. Into the middle. Now, here comes Van Polgeest. Van Polgeest goes wide. He's got some speed. He's going to use his size. Into the middle. Score. Great job there by Van Polgeest to go wide, get the puck on net, and create a rebound. And his teammate coming in the backside finishes it. Not sure who that is. See it in a second here. And that is that's the defenseman, Greenwood. He's been buzzing all game, actually. Speedy guy. Not afraid to throw his body around. And the Max tighten the deficit to 1 now. Haverstock and Burgess on the draw. Haverstock will win it back to Ripley. Ripley tries to make a move. Burgess is there to take it away, though. Now Ripley back for it. Saucer pass to Weston. Weston up the middle. Or up the side, sorry. And now on the left side, it was Fougere coming in for the Sioux, but it was offside. Face-off will come to the right side, far side of the Max game, the Max side, sorry. It'll be Haverstock and Burgess on the draw again. Haverstock's going to toss it up. It just goes past Ripley, though. He's going to come back and get it, though, before Jarvis can. Now Jackman tries to feed up the wall. Burgess took it away. He took a quick shot, but it just went wide. Now Rowe. Partners it back to Carroll. He's going to blow a tire. Now Douglas tries to feed it in the middle. Jackman has it. He's going to shoot it just wide. It was a rolling puck there, so he couldn't get any good accuracy on it. Now Jackman back with it to Haverstock. Knocked off the puck by Burgess. Haverstock gets it back, though. Jackman's got time behind the net. Jackman in front, into the feet of Douglas. He couldn't get a handle on it. It was a good dish there by Jackman. Up the left side come the Subs. He's going to put it in behind the net. Now Fougier for the Subs. Plays it back. And almost a steal there for Douglas. On Rowe. In the middle. Now Cluett. Nash Haverstock almost stepped into him. Cluett tried to feed it in the middle for Burke. Maddox Burke. Far side. Is that Robertson? Robertson's going to throw it low. That's McKay. Now Burke avoids a hit from Haverstock. Now Ripley. Now Burke. Burke's got it now. Nice play into the middle. He's going to shoot it. Rebound. Can he find it? Nice save there. Great save there by Caden Ye. And now out come the Max. Grayson Sears now. Sears trying to feed it in the middle. He whiffs on it though. Now Cluett. Moves it up to Burke. Maddox Burke. Tries to get a shot off. Just goes right. Nice play into the middle, but it's taken away by the Max. Now it's Douglas. Douglas has 3 with him. Douglas tries to make a move around and he gets it, but he blows a tire. And now Sears into the middle. Can't find anybody. Amiro. He's going to shoot it. Glove save there by Ruzin. Kopak in on the draw versus Fougier. Sub's going to run that around, try and find his far side winger, but it's going to go for an icing. Face off to the left of Ruzin. Strong. Back to the point of Miro. He's going to shoot it. Tipped on goal, and they score. It's Grayson Sears. He gets a stick on it, and the Max tie it at 3. Nice shot by Amiro there. It was a rolling puck, so it was hard to control. And Sears read it, got a stick on it, and deflected it past Ruse, and nothing he could do about it. And the Max tied at 3 here. 13 minutes and 20 seconds to go. We're going to have a face-off at center ice after following the goal. Kopak and Fougier on the draw. Little toss up there. Now the Sioux battling for it. Amiro now feeds it up. Cooper Strong has some time. Strong going to take his ice. Strong, nice move to the middle. Nice stick by Ben Henry, though. Great job by Ben Henry. Get a stick on that toe drag by Cooper Strong. Strong getting off Henry off the puck. Sears plays it over to Bellin. Bellin spins away from his man. Bellin up to Sears. Sears has some speed now. Grayson Sears in. Just scored one for the Max. Gets taken down though. Now Strong in front. Couldn't find a guy. Greenwood takes a rough check there by Aaron. Now along the wall. 18 is Kopak. Soup's trying to fire in deep. They can't though. They fan on it. Now here comes Bellin. Bellin's going to dump it in and take a hit for his measures. Ben Henry behind his net is going to settle it down. Going to pass it up. Into the middle. That's Fougier. And the Soups tried to drop it back, but nobody wanted it, I guess. Now YN for the Max. And there's going to be a penalty here. Some rough stuff. Not sure who's going to be going to the box. It's the Max. But Erin's going to go for the Subs as well. It's going to be Greenwood to the box for the Max and Erin for the Subs. I'd imagine it's going to be coincidence for roughing. So we're going to play 5 on 5. We'll have Lemoyne in the draw versus Taylor. Lemoyne will snap it back. Weston's back for it. He's going to play it over to Wyan. Wyan up the wall to Jardine. Jardine to the middle of Wyan. Wyan out to Jardine. Jardine's going to step. He's going to shoot it just wide as it took a deflection off his stick. Now Weston plays it behind the net. Wyan's going to pinch up. Jardine in row battling all for it. Wyan down low to Lemoyne. Off the pad. Not sure if Rusin was ready for that to come off the pad, but he got his pad just there in time. Now chipped into the middle. Ye's going to play that. Into the corner. Nice feed. And Ye's going to make that save on a nice shot there by DeBay as he tried to roof it on the short side. And Ye will cover up, and the face-off will come to the left side of him. It'll be Burgess on the draw for the Subs. And he's going to win it to Robertson. He's going to shoot it right in the chest of Ye. It's an easy save for him. And the face-off's going to come to the same side. Scramble draw. Nobody comes away with it. It's going to squeak back to Ye. He's going to cover it up, and we're going to do it again for the third time. Burgess is going to win it back. Robertson. He's going to try and find a shot. It's in there. Oh, and Jarvis couldn't put it on as he fanned on it, just going wide. Back to the point. Kept in. Wyan has it now. Or that's Ripley, sorry. Ripley knocked off the puck there. Jarvis takes it from him. Back to the point. Robertson puts it low. Jarvis back on it. In front, across, shot, deflected, and goes high. Battle in the corner there. Out comes Van Polgeest. Good play by Robertson to cut him off, though. Robertson puts it in deep. Now that's Ripley. He's going to play it over for Amiro. Amiro's going to take a spill. Good forecheck there by Burgess. He's going to center it. Nobody's home. Now up comes Van Polgeest. Good job to get back there by Burgess. And that'll go for an icing as the Subs can't change after that one. And it looks like both players, Greenwood and Erin are coming out of the box now after some rough stuff. We'll have Haverstock and Burgess on the draw again. Burgess snaps it back again. Robertson over to Carroll. Feeds it up into the middle. Burgess can handle it. Now Jackman. Jackman is going to use some speed here. He's going to play it in the middle. Nice try. Oh, and Rusin will cover it up as Bellin was in there looking for a rebound. Face-off will come to the right side of Rusin. It'll be Burke and Haverstock on it now. Haverstock will win it back. Weston. Feed it over to Bellin. Bellin's going to shoot it. Nice save there by Rusin. And the face-off will switch sides. Nine minutes, 35 seconds to go here. Tie game here at the Zatzman Sportsplex. Haverstock and Burke will go again at it. Toss-up draw. The Soups going away with it. Bellin plays it low for Haverstock. Into the middle for Jackman. Takes a deflection. Douglas going to shoot it. Nice block by Henry. Another nice block by Henry. Two great blocks on quality shots there from Douglas, but Henry was in the way. Good play by Weston to spin away from a guy. Haverstock puts it in the middle. Henry's there to take it away, though. Henry's going to flip it up. Bellin will take it away. Bellin's into the middle. Jackman's got it now. Jackman's going to shoot it into the glove of Rusin. He looked like he was going to play it, but decided to change his mind. Haverstock and Henry getting in at it in the corner. Haverstock talking to the ref. Not sure what about. Asking him how his day was, maybe, who knows. We're gonna have Kopech and Burke on the draw. Kopech will win it back. Shot by Greenwood. Great block there. That was Cluett for the Subs. Strong. Back door. Just off the ice, and Sears couldn't get a stick on it. Greenwood across for it now. To Strong. Tried to make a move past his guy. He couldn't. And now the Subs will carry it up. Hit in front of the Max bench there. And it'll play into the Max bench. Or the Max end, sorry. Play back. That's Henry. Oh, in front. Takes a weird bounce. And Rusin has some good composure there to cover it up, as the Max guy was all alone in front. And it'll come to the right side of Rusin. We'll have Kopech on the draw for the Max. Not sure who it is for the Subs. But the Subs will win it, as that was Jarvis. Nice hit there by the Subs, number 15, Young. And now Carew's back with it. He'll find his guy on the left side. That's Aaron. Carew gets the line. He's going to put it in deep. Greenwood back for the Max. Up the wall. Good play there by Van Polgeest. And now out comes Cooper Strong. He's got a break. Cooper Strong in. He's going to shoot it. Just goes wide, though. Sears going to play it down low for Strong. Strong across. Shot by Kopech. Nice save again. Another nice save by Rusin. And Sears couldn't find a handle on it to shoot it while Rusin was down. Now out comes the other way, Aaron just going to shoot it just high and wide on the short side. Sears now got it. Action starting to pick up here. Now the Max try carried it in. Subs great defense there to keep him out, though. Now Taylor surveying his options. He's going to throw it in deep. To the right side, as that's Young. And now number 6, Ripley, in there battling for the Maxes. Kopech comes to help him out. He's going to flip it into the middle. Won't have enough for icing, as Rowe will be back for the Subs. Rowe tries to get by 2 guys. He's going to throw it in deep. Ripley back for it. Takes a hit. That's Carroll. In for the Subs. Into the middle, Taylor. Nice save by Ye. And McKay is going to chip it out. Can Lemoyne get there? Lemoyne's got Jardine going to the back post. He's going to shoot it. Try to get a rebound. I'm not sure if that was going to be a shot for a rebound or a pass, but it was a little bit of both. And nothing really came of it. Now Bellin tries to feed it into the middle for Lemoyne. Ends up going to the corner, though. Jardine. Knocked down. In his feet. Up the wall to DeBay. And now here comes DeMille. DeMille's going to stop up. He's going to look cross ice. Nice pass for Robertson. He's going to shoot it, tipped on there by DeBay. Nice save there by Ye, though. Now Nate McKay. For the Max, he's going to shoot. He's going to shoot up the right side. Try backhand on net. Takes deflection off the stick. And now DeMille. Cross ice for DeBay. Takes a hit. Soups still have it, though. Now Ben Henry. He's going to pass it up for DeBay. He's going to chip it in. Jarvis and Amiro going back for it. Amiro's going to take a spill. Jarvis wins that battle. Now, 2 Max, 2 Subs battling for it. Bellin tried to come away with it, but he was tripped up. Now Amiro, he's going to flip it to the middle. Robertson's there for the Subs, though. He's going to take it away. Offside there. They tag up. Now Amiro reverses it over to Bellin. Now Jardine loses it. As that was Fougier trying to center it for the Subs. Into the middle, Fougier again. Nice save by Ye as he came right out of his crease to challenge that shot. Great save by Ye there, but an even nice shot there from Fougier. Fougier again. Into the middle. Oh, and another nice shot there as Jarvis tried to get that one in. Jarvis. Plays it low, nobody there. Lemoyne's there for the Max, though. Lemoyne's going to shoot it up the right side. Takes a bounce, and Jardine's got it. Bryson Jardine. He's going to shoot. Just goes wide on the right side, and the Subs are going the other way. Great job there. But I want to say that's Douglas. Oh, it's Greenwood coming in. Nice shot there. And an even better save by Rusin. Okay. We'll have a face-off to the right side of Rusin. Subs will win it back. And now it's YN battling on the wall for the Max there. In front of the Subs bench. Burke will come away with it. Back to Henry. Ben Henry. Behind the net. Feeds it up. Greenwood, good job there to keep it in, though. It's number 4 for the Subs. Finds Henry. He tries to find Cluett. Cluett tries to find Burke in the middle. Nice save there by Rusin on the shot by the Max. Big hit in front of the Subs bench. And that was number 17 for the Max. That was Jollymore taking that hit. Not sure who laid it from the Subs, though. Trying to feed it up for the Max. Just goes past. But it'll go past for icing. Face-off will come to the right side of Ye. Burke will go in for the Subs. The Max will win it back, though. Trying to play it up the right side was YN for the Max. He'll find Greenwood. Into the middle. In comes Van Polgeest. Now Carroll feeds it up. Nice pass. Justin Cluett in. He's going to shoot, and he's going to score. Nice shot there by Justin Cluett. And then gives the Subs a lead. Here late in the third. We've got 2:51 to play here in the third period. And we're back. Ripley makes a move. Now Jackman. Jackman's going to play it up the wall. Taken away there by Carew. Knocked off the puck there was Ripley. Now Weston. He's going to flip it in the middle. Good stick there. But Douglas comes away with it, and Burgess takes it away from him. Now Young. Hit there by Haverstock. Weston gets it behind the Max net. Burgess feeds it up. Weston feeds it up to Jackman. And Douglas couldn't stay on side. And that's an offside for the Max. With 2:08 to go in this third period as the Max try and find the equalizer. Haverstock and Burgess on the draw. Haverstock tries to go through him. He couldn't. Ripley's going to dump it in. Rusin tries to stop it, but he couldn't. Douglas going to shoot it on net as Rusin wasn't back in the net. And Ripley tried to put it back in. Weston plays it back up. And that's an icing. Face-off will come to the right side of Tainier. It'll be Taylor taking it for the Subs. Max for Nash Howerstock for the Max. Toss up in the middle. Jackman comes away with it. Jordan Jackman. He's going to dump it in. Rusin out to play it. A little miscommunication there. The Max are trying to get Tainier's attention here to try and pull him. Not sure if they will, though. And now Jackman. Jackman over to Amiro. To Bellin. Bellin to Amiro. Amiro up the middle. Tried to find Kopech, but he couldn't. Now in comes on the right side, number 18, DeBay for the Subs. Oh, taken away. Taylor. Taylor in, shoots. Nice save by Ye. Just under a minute to go here in the third now. Into the middle. Lost it was Bellin, but he makes a great play to come back and help out Tainier. Nice pass. Trying to find Douglas. No ice. Douglas, nice move. But a great play there by Burgess to come back and support his defenseman. Sears tried to hold the line. He couldn't. Tainier is out of the net. Oh my God. Almost a big collision there between Amiro and Burgess. Max running out of time here. Got to get something up quick. Amiro. Into the middle, try to find Cooper Strong. Kopech has it now. Lemoyne, he's gonna shoot, just goes high. And it's gonna come all the way out the left side for Grayson Sears. 10 seconds to go now. Lemoyne. It's gonna get knocked off his stick, almost goes in the net. Amiro saves it. The Subs will dump it back in, and that will be the game. The Subs take this preseason matchup 4-3 as a late goal from Justin Cluett seals the deal. And the Max look to come back next weekend even stronger. That's all for now. See you at the next one. It's Dylan Probert signing off. Thank you.